Have you ever wondered about the bewitching tales of Chinese mythology that have captivated minds for centuries? Oh, the enigmatic world of Chinese mythology is indeed a treasure trove of fascinating stories, brimming with intriguing characters and timeless lessons. It's an intricate tapestry woven with threads of human emotions, cosmic forces, and the eternal struggle between good and evil. Among the myriad of tales that have echoed through time, there's one that stands out for its enchantment and intrigue. The tale of Daji, the nine-tailed fox spirit. A tale that is as captivating as it is chilling. A tale that takes us on a journey through ancient palaces, royal courts, and the very heart of human desires. But who was Daji? What was her story, and why has her tale survived the test of time, continuing to enthrall generation after generation? Hold on to your seats as we embark on a journey to ancient China to unravel the mystifying story of Daji. Our tale begins not with Daji, but with a celestial decree and a king's dream. In the heart of the Shang dynasty, King Zhou was a ruler known for his devotion to the celestial beings. One night he had a dream so vivid it felt like reality. He saw a heavenly fox with 9 tails descending from the skies. The fox spoke of a divine decree, a message from the heavens foretelling the arrival of a celestial spirit named Daji. Upon waking, King Zhou couldn't shake off the intensity of his dream. He believed it to be an omen, a divine prophecy. This belief was further cemented when, not long after, a comet was seen streaking across the sky, a sign considered to be a heavenly indication of significant events to come. Meanwhile, in the celestial realm, Daji, the 9-tailed fox spirit, received the heavenly decree. It was her time to descend to the earthly realm. Transforming into a beautiful woman, Daji began her journey to the human world. Her transformation was nothing short of miraculous. She shed her celestial form, the 9 tails, the ethereal glow, and took on the appearance of a stunning woman. Her beauty was otherworldly, her charm irresistible. To the human eye, she was a vision of perfection, but beneath the beautiful facade, the cunning and devious nature of the fox spirit remained intact. As she crossed the boundary between the divine and the mortal, she brought with her an air of mystery and enchantment. The world she stepped into was unaware of her true identity, and that was exactly how she wanted it. The stage was set for Daji to work her charm and magic, to influence and manipulate, all while hiding behind the guise of a captivating woman beloved by all who beheld her. And thus, the enchanting Daji, disguised as a charming woman, stepped into the human world, ready to weave her dark magic. Like a moth to a flame, King Zhou was drawn to the irresistible allure of Daji. This enchanting 9-tails fox spirit, disguised as a bewitching beauty, ensnared the heart of the king. The once wise and just ruler was now a mere shadow of his former self, his every decision clouded by his infatuation with Daji. As Daji's influence over King Zhou grew stronger, so too did her control over the Shang dynasty. The once prosperous era began to crumble under the weight of her manipulation. The king, entranced by Daji's allure, became her puppet, dancing to her whims and fancies. His obsession with Daji blinded him to the suffering of his people and the decline of his kingdom. But Daji was not content with mere control over the king and his kingdom. She reveled in chaos and suffering, her demonic nature surfacing in the cruel and unusual punishments she devised. Her sadistic pleasure was evident in her infamous Paolao torture, a bronze cylinder heated from below upon which the victims were forced to dance until their demise. This horrific act, orchestrated by Daji, showcased the depths of her malevolence. She was no ordinary concubine. Daji was a puppeteer, manipulating King Zhou with an insidious charm. She was a storm, wreaking havoc and leaving destruction in her wake. She was a demon, delighting in the misery of others. Her malevolent hold over King Zhou led to the swift decline of the Shang dynasty, a once thriving era reduced to ashes under her reign. As the kingdom crumbled, the people suffered, their cries falling on deaf ears. The king, once their beacon of hope, was now a puppet under Daji's control. His heart and mind, ensnared by her charm, were oblivious to the devastation around him. Under Daji's spell, King Zhou was a puppet, his strings pulled by the malevolent 9-tailed fox spirit. His reign, once marked by prosperity and justice, was now a grim reflection of Daji's demonic nature. But every tale has an end, and so does Daji's reign of terror. As the bewitched King Zhou succumbed to decadence and tyranny under Daji's influence, the kingdom of Shang began to crumble. The people, once prosperous and joyful, were now burdened by a reign of terror and chaos. Yet amidst this darkness, a beacon of hope emerged. King Wu of the Zhou dynasty. King Wu rallied his forces and led an uprising against King Zhou. The battle was fierce, yet the righteousness of their cause shone through, and the corrupted Shang dynasty was overthrown. But what of Daji, the malevolent enchantress behind it all? In the heat of the battle, her true form, a nine-tailed fox spirit, was revealed. Stripped of her human guise, Daji was powerless against the righteous fury of King Wu. Her reign of terror was finally put to an end. In the end, the enchantress was vanquished, her reign of terror put to an end by the brave King Wu. Daji's tale is more than just a chilling story of deceit and destruction. It's a cautionary tale that mirrors the real world, teaching us that unchecked power and manipulation can lead to downfall. In the pages of history, Daji, the nine-tailed fox spirit, is remembered as a symbol of seduction, cunning, and treachery. Her story has permeated Chinese culture, influencing literature, cinema, and even video games. She's been depicted in various forms, sometimes as a villain, other times as a misunderstood character, a victim of circumstance. Each interpretation adds a new dimension to her character, yet the essence remains the same. The story of Daji has transcended time, resonating with each generation, reminding us of the human weaknesses that can lead to our downfall. It's a narrative that compels us to question the nature of power, desire, and the lengths one can go for love or obsession. Daji, the nine-tailed fox spirit, continues to live on, her story a haunting reminder of the destructive power of deceit and manipulation.